It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Man, it is great to be with you again, everybody. The NBA season has now hit full stride. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Phoenix Suns going up against the Philadelphia 76ers. And the 76ers going through a bit of a rough stretch. They need some wins to start adding up here in a hurry. More or less half the season behind us, and they are still struggling to prove they can contend. Guys, during the 2016 offseason, the Suns ownership wrote a letter to the fans acknowledging past mistakes, promising to deliver a winner moving forward. That's a pretty bold step, Shaq.
Yeah, some of the blame was being put on the players. Ownership also complained about how some of the players in the millennial generation can't deal with setbacks.
Yeah. Well, there's just some chemistry issues. When you can't win basketball games, a lot of times it's just chemistry, meaning that certain guys don't fit together. Don't mean that they can't fit in another place. And now you just need to figure out what that chemistry and what that mixture is on your team in Phoenix. You put it with the hot sun in Phoenix, Ernie. You put it in together, put it in a little jambalaya, put it together, and you got a great team.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
the city of brotherly love, home of the Liberty Bell, where the 76ers are looking to take on a Western Conference opponent. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Phoenix right now in the middle of a road trip, winning their last 3 games. They'd like to make that 4 in a row here tonight.
You know what? They're almost perfect in their approach right now. I mean, mentally, physically, strategically, everything seems to have fallen into place. They're bound to hit a bump at some point in the road, but right now, everything is all systems go.
To keep winning, I think it's important that they avoid looking too far ahead. Just take the cliched one game at a time.
Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sidelines. David?
Well, guys, he told me that today is all about setting the tone for the rest of the season series with this team. He said they're going to be a tough opponent for us every time we see them. We've got to let them know right now, today, that we're going to be just as tough with them. We'll find out, indeed, if they can set the right tone, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Now about halfway through the season, Brenson, team's looking great, but we still have a long way to go. We're talking about an 82-game schedule that is meant to put teams and players really to a full test.
Yeah, it's really something. I oftentimes find myself, Kevin, looking back after 14 years of playing at a team schedule for an upcoming season, and I scratch my head and I go, wow, I used to do that? I mean, that's not easy to do.
It's very difficult. I agree. And it's the Suns to start out. So the opening lineup for the Suns. We've got Williams, also Chandler out there. Jackson is out there at Bledsoe. And it's Daniels and at the 2. And here are the 76ers now. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
Just didn't like the energy level from that one. And that offensive execution also was lacking.
They made a few shots, Greg, but just wildly inconsistent.
And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. There's the pick. Bledsoe kicks to Daniels. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist.
Chandler will give up his body, does a good job not moving when he's setting picks.
Now here's Simmons. Outside, Redick. With some arc, and the basket is good.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
On defense, Philadelphia. Jackson dishes to Bledsoe. Chandler against Okafor. Bledsoe.
And when I watch Eric Bledsoe, I really feel like he's at his best when he's kind of prodding a defense. So hard to keep away from the rim. When he attacks, it just opens everything else up in his offensive game.
Just watch Eric Bledsoe out there and just the athleticism that he can play with at that position. It seems like he's still getting stronger and faster every year. He's got tremendous burst and tremendous power. Tough for opposing point guards to match that kind of physicality.
The free throw drops for Eric Bledsoe.
And Bledsoe, man, such a good, efficient combo guard. He can score, he can pass, he can rebound. What a tough cover.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. 76ers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Passes it to Fultz. Screen by Sharge. Kicks it to Simmons. Chandler with the rebound. And for Bledsoe, it is said that he greatly improved his diet since establishing himself in the league.
Well, I like the fact that Eric Bledsoe has taken this a lot more seriously. Of course, he's a very physical player, plays the point guard position, and with that kind of taxing work on your body, best thing you could do is make sure you fuel it up for that kind of action.
Here's Fultz after Josh Jackson's bucket. Fultz gets to Okafor. Over Chandler. Okafor gets the bucket. Okafor's got his first basket.
And at his height, you have to like what he gives you as a shooter.
But when he squares up from the medium range, there's little things you could do to stop it.
Now here's Williams. 23 points for him the last game against the Celtics in Boston.
And he also controlled the boards. He just seemed to be in the right position every time the ball came off the rim.
Suns have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. Free throw missing.
And up and down this Suns roster, there is a ton of youth. One of the younger teams in our league last season, and that was weighted, put Tyson Chandler's age. A lot of young players looking to make their mark here in the NBA.
No luck that time either. Season, the Suns broke their franchise record for the youngest starting 5 the team has ever put on the court on multiple occasions.
Yeah, and with those young lineups, you can see the benefits, but also the concern. I mean, they got a lot of extended looks at young players, and this team figures to have a bright future. But let's face it, there were some inconsistent stretches because of that youth. It's always difficult for a young group to learn how to become efficient and effective in the half court.
Here's Bledsoe after the basket by Dario Saric. Misses the layup.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And Simmons gets to Saric. Williams with the block. Jackson has the open look. They get the rebound. Second chance shot. Chandler. Excellent D there from Okafor. The 76ers leading by 3. Fultz kicks to Okafor. It's Redick on the wing. Nice shot from the wing. Redick's got his second bucket of the night.
One of the best at moving without the ball, catch and shoot opportunity for J.J. Redick.
Daniels kicks to Bledsoe. There's the screen. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And Bledsoe stays confident even down there in the paint as a point guard, finishing deep that time.
Picked by Okafor. Fultz the pass to Okafor. And so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot 2. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. Shoot 2. And that one falls for Okafor. That one is no good. You know, Brent, the one thing we've seen from Coach Earl Watson is that he has a very good working relationship with his roster. His players have always said they have the trust of their coach.
Well, that's the key buzzword for what it is that Earl Watson wants to do with this young ball club, is that he wants to grow as they grow, and he wants to know that at all times Earl Watson has their back. He wants them to have the kind of success in the league that is going to afford them everything that they want. And he never shies away about talking about those things.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. On the wing, Daniels, covered by Reddick. They set the screen. 6 to shoot. And Bledsoe throws it down hard.
What a superb athlete, Eric Bledsoe, getting up big time.
And that replay is sponsored by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment, giving us an excellent perspective on the play. Now, here's Fultz. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Detroit.
Somehow, some way, he couldn't get that one to fall from in between. Got to take advantage of the weak defense when you can.
It puts them in the lead. Daniels has got 5 points so far.
And Jackson is a terrific passer at that forward position. Fantastic at setting the table for his guys.
And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Ben Simmons.
And one of the things that stands out about Josh Jackson out of Kansas, his playmaking ability at that forward position. For a guy 6'8", you can put the ball in his hands and let him create offense for you, much like a Draymond Green.
Good from Jackson. And Josh Jackson, Greg, out of Kansas, able to step into that point forward role well.
And in today's game, you can't have too many playmakers on the court at one time. Josh Jackson is Draymond Green 2.0. You know, a little bit better athlete, can be a difference maker defensively, but also has that high IQ on the offensive side to make everybody better.
Hey, Greg, when you watch Josh Jackson play, it's easy to see that he can eventually be one of the best defenders in the league if he works at it.
The blocks and steals, I think, will always be there for Jackson with that length. As he progresses as a player, though, he should improve in the little things. It reminds you a bit of a young Andre Iguodala at times with how explosive he can be athletically.
Now, here's Fultz following the miss by Eric Bledsoe. Over Jackson. Off the left rim and out.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter.
There's a screen by Williams. Daniels kicks to Bledsoe. There's the pick. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Brent, every team's looking for skilled bigs who can hit the 3, defend the perimeter, pull out other bigs. At what point do we start seeing 6'9", 6'10", 6'11" guards? I guess we're kind of getting a glimpse of that now.
Yes, with apologies to Magic Johnson and what he was able to do through his career with the Lakers. Those guys are all throughout the league already. I mean, we've already hit that mark, Kevin, where we're seeing some of these guys do extraordinary things in terms of their skill with the basketball in open space. Thank you, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, and Brandon Ingram. I find it amazing, though, don't you?
I really do. And to say that the game is not better than it was, watching what these young players are capable of, and I'm just talking purely in terms of their skill. The game has come a long way. Happy to see it.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Saric. Robert Covington comes in for J.J. Redick. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Fultz. Both good from the line that time. The 76ers trail by 4. Outside, Simmons. Pass to Okafor. And they get it. Williams with the block. And he gets it back. Yep, that one goes. Here is Bledsoe. And he had 25 points in the win against the Celtics in Boston. Daniels with it. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. There's a screen by Chris. Bledsoe kicks to Chris. And again, it's the Suns missing. Now McConnell. Dishes it to Okafor. Outside for Simmons. 5 on the clock. Over Jackson. No good from Simmons.
That was some very intimidating, aggressive defense that really helped alter that shot.
Bledsoe outside. No good from outside. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. Covington kicks to Simmons. Okafor with a screen on Jackson. McConnell passes to Okafor. Simmons against Jackson. And that one's good. Simmons.
Nice use of the mid-range J by Simmons, taking whatever the defense gives him.
Bledsoe kicks to Williams. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. The 76ers shooting 47% from the field to start things off. In the corner, Simmons with it. And the pass to McConnell. Back to Simmons. McConnell passes to Okafor. For 3, Covington nailed from three-point land. And the 76ers lead by 3. Looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And the 3 ball is good.
Now, here's the problem with the defense. Eric Bledsoe's the point guard. He's going to keep getting the ball. What a night.
And here's McConnell following the 3 from Eric Bledsoe. And it's Okafor missing.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Jackson dishes to Bledsoe. Here's Williams. Banked in off the glass.
Good awareness from EB there. He knows that's his job. Get the ball to the open guys as the point guard.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And Simmons kicks to Okafor. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And right now, I think just his demeanor is hurting the team. His shooting's been off, and he knows it. And it seemed like Marquise Chris was not going to be denied, and he wasn't.
Outside, Simmons. Okafor kicks to Covington. Hit by Okafor. Outside, Simmons. 1:58 left in the first quarter. No good again that time.
Yeah, this is a terrible start for him, and it has to be weighing on him.
In the corner, Daniels. There's a screen by Chris. With some arc. Daniels, no good.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that.
Well, it's like Thanksgiving out there, carving out space off the screen. Couldn't complete the play.
Now here's Simmons. Oh, the basket good off the assist from Simmons.
Just an amazing feel for the game. Simmons is so gifted at reading the court.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Playing on the road, always a challenge, but it becomes a heck of a lot easier when you can shoot the three ball the way they did.
I just like their confidence. Even when they did miss, it felt like that's the shot they were designing to get, so it never seemed to faze them.
Johnson, he's checked in for Okafor. Nick Stauskas comes in for Simmons. And Jared Bayless subbed in for T.J. McConnell. A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Alex Lenz checked in for Alan Williams. Dudley comes in for Jackson. Brandon Knight, he's checked in for Troy Daniels. And Eula subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. Now here's Bayless. Right now averaging about 5 points a game. Coming to wide open, he fires. And that misses. That would have put him up. The Suns leading. Knight on the wing. Here's a screen by Chris. A shot by Knight, no good.
Man, it just hurts to miss shots like this. Mentally, you question yourself, and it can affect your confidence.
Here's Covington. He nails it. And we're tied up. Covington's got 5 points so far.
They ran that play exactly as it was drawn up. Nice job.
We've got 28 seconds left here in the first quarter. Now, here's Ulis. He started closer. And shot is off.
It is so tough to make those kind of shots with the defense draped all over.
Covington's shot is off. Here's Ulis. Knight for three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Knight's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, Knight confident shooting it off the pass.
It's been all about Eric Bledsoe for Phoenix. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And Tyson Chandler, known for being a great teammate, a very vocal leader certainly, he talked about how important it is for an NBA locker room.
Players be the police. Coach sets the standard, but players individually call out other players, you know, whether it be timeout, whether it be halftime, whether it be pulling guys to the side, you know, in practice. When you have that going on, you see multiple guys doing that, that's when you know you have a good team.
Don't you need a player like this, Chandler's caliber and character, Greg, to make that kind of a teamwork, you know, have that feel in the locker room, that leadership role that everybody believes in and respects?
No doubt about it, Kevin. And that weighty stature is built on experience and credentials, as you mentioned, like having that championship ring or being an all-star. But when you have it and use it that way, the coach doesn't have to worry about the locker room, which Chandler has got that covered.
We got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
For me, that defense in the first period, just tremendous shot blocking.
Yeah, that prevented some points, didn't it? Also, how you have that intimidation factor going early on. You wonder if in the fourth quarter they'll think back to the first.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Grizz is down low with Len to his side. Ewers is out there with Brandon Knight. And it's Dudley in at the small forward position.
And they repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Len, a screen. Knight wide open. Another three for Phoenix.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
The 76ers trail by 4.
And with Marquise Chris out of the University of Washington, the 8th overall pick from 2016, it took a little bit of time to get settled as a rookie, but about halfway through the season, you could see the light go on, and you could see why the team brought him in. Explosive as a 4-man and great at running the floor.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Knight into the lane, and Ewers has it in the corner. There's a screen by Chris. Ewers can't get it to go. And with Chris, the length and mobility that he shows at his position, Brent, something that GMs and coaches are always searching for.
Well, kind of cool that the guy just turned 20 years old during the summer. I look forward to the progress that Marquise Chris is going to make after 75 starts in his rookie season. An explosive 4-man around the rim.
Covington's shot is off.
The defense, not so good. I mean, when you're deep inside like that, you got to come through.
Ulis passes to Dudley. Back to Ulis. There's a screen by Chris. From downtown. Rebound by the 76ers. Covington's got 4 rebounds now tonight. He feeds it to Stauskas. Holmes, that's a screen. Stauskas kicks to Covington. And that misses. That would have put him up. Phoenix has gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Dudley dishes to Ulis. Off target at the rim. 76ers trailing. And Bayless kicks to Johnson. Back to Bayless. He dishes it to Johnson. Holmes, that's a screen. And it's Bayless in the corner. It's the 3-point bomb. Bayless has got 5 points now in the quarter. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. He should have a good one.
Here's a screen by Chris. And here is Knight. He had 16 points in the win against Boston. He got right to the cup using that screen. Knight's got 8 points.
How about Knight mixing it up on the inside? Not just a perimeter scorer, getting in there close.
Now here's Covington. Johnson with a screen on Dudley. Here's Covington. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now the Suns take it the other way. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Philadelphia this year.
Yeah, faced off twice last season, and it was a split between the two teams.
Yeah, they matched up very evenly, and that's not a compliment to either side. Last season was a struggle for both squads, and now they're each looking to turn the corner.
Suns have missed 4 of their 8 free throws up to this point. Things not really going their way at the line yet. Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Sharks checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Reddick comes in for Nick Stauskas. And it's Fulton for Jared Bayless. Bender, he's checked in for the Suns. Throw good from Len. And Brent, when some guys slam it home, they treat it like a normal play. Who are some of the guys that use the dunk as a tech to fire up their team?
I think we have some guys who are really spectacular when they finish, Kevin. Certainly, anytime Blake Griffin gets to the rim, or DeAndre Jordan, where seemingly his head's up in there and slams it down and fires up the crowd. But most of the time, it's the little guys that get you going the most. On the fast break, all of a sudden the ball gets to somebody on the wing. To watch a little guy get up in the air with somebody underneath him and throw it down, that gets everybody off the bench and fired up.
So unexpected, Brent. That's a great point. Tyson Chandler is checked in for Len. Here is Dudley. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Clock at 6. Here's Pender. And the Suns miss again. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. For 3, Covington. Knight grabs the board.
He sunk that 3 in the first. It's yet to make another one.
Pass to Ulis. Chandler is screened. Ulis kicks to Knight. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, Chandler's being aggressive right now on the glass. Does a terrific job staying active and collecting the rebound.
Now the dish to Covington. It's Redick on the wing. Three-pointer. A shot off that time. The Suns go the other way with it. Ulis passes to Dudley. Back to Ulis. It's stolen by Johnson. Fast break, Philadelphia. Here's Fultz. Banked in off the glass. Fultz has got 5 points now in the quarter.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Ulis kicks to Chandler. There's the screen. Knight on the wing, covered by Redick. Johnson with the block. They recover it. Here's Knight. Cans the 12-footer. Knight's got 10 points.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the back end.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. The shot by Sharch, no good. Suns lead by 3. Outside Knight to the right side. With his first shot attempt, Dudley, no luck.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
They get it back.
Well, he's got both height and length, and that time showed them both.
Unloads from 9, and there's Knight. That's good on the assist by Dudley. 12 points for Brandon Knight. And it's the 76ers with the ball. They'll face the Lakers after this. That'll be at home. That'll be the last of 3 straight home for the team. The 76ers with another miss.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
It's good from long range.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And here's Fultz. Brandon Knight getting it to go from deep. Outside, Redick. And he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick. 6 points for him.
Really one of the few players that still has that old school mentality when working off of screens. J.J. Redick with great fundamental footwork there.
Now here's Knight. 15 points in the game. Bender kicks to Knight. Chandler with the screen on Redick. Just 5 to shoot. And stolen by Redick. There's the feed to Fultz. Johnson the screen. Now here's Fultz. He's got 5. 5 to shoot. Jumper off the screen. Can't hit that one. Now the Suns take it the other way. Outside Knight. Out left to the wing. Ulis with it. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Celtics in Boston. He kicks to Bender. Over Sharch. Bender, no good. The 76ers trail by 6. outside, Reddick. There's a good screen. Johnson dishes to Reddick. Reddick can't get that one to fall.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Ulis passes to Douglas. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. And that'll be his third foul so far. And some changes here for the 76ers. Okafor's checked in for Johnson. Simmons comes in for Robert Covington. And it's T.J. McConnell in for J.J. Redick. And then for Phoenix, Jackson, he's checked in for Dudley. Troy Daniels comes in for Knight. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Ulis. Now here's Bledsoe. 12 points for him. Chandler a screen. Here's Daniels. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
McConnell kicks to Fultz. Pick by Okafor. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. A chance to take a moment and compare the front court and back court scoring in the night for the Suns.
And it's been guard play, which really has shouldered the burden offensively here. They'd like a bit more production from the front court, but in the meantime, this backcourt has kept them in the game.
Suns lead by 6. Now Daniels coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. To the paint. Shot to stop the drought. And Bledsoe puts it in. Bledsoe's got 14 points for the game.
Well, he's like a carpenter out there. Great floor awareness. Zipping the ball over to his teammates with ease.
It's deflected.
And Bender really using that 9'3" standing reach to block these shots. Just a towering presence.
Jackson kicks to Daniels. Simmons against Jackson. And fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts, and a chance for one more here.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
He's made one and missed one so far in the game.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
The 76ers making a switch here. Holmes checked in. And for the Suns, Allen Williams comes in for Chandler. And Chris is subbed in for Bender. And that one falls for Jackson.
And they are excited about Jackson, a high motor guy with a ton of room to grow and also displays terrific leadership on both ends.
Now here's Fultz. The shot drops. His shooting percentage improves. He's 3 for 7 now with that basket.
Oh, my, I didn't know he had the crossover in his bag of tricks. Now I've seen it all.
Bledsoe kicks to Williams over Okafor. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Williams has got his second basket of the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And Simmons kicks to Okafor. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Here's Daniels. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Off the pick. And Bledsoe with the stuff.
Wow, the energy from Bledsoe in this one, excelling at turning on the jets and getting to the basket.
McConnell passes to Fultz. Here's Simmons. Carried from 15 feet out.
The defensive mindset has to maybe get to the mid-range. They didn't do a good job pressuring the shooter on that possession.
And so it's Phoenix. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Tyson. How have you controlled the tempo in the game in the first half?
I think the way we came out defensively, we locked into their sets. We're taking them out what they want to accomplish. Because of that, we're able to make some shots on the other end.
Tyson, thanks. We'll see you in the second half. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime
Welcome back,
Show.
everybody. It's the Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Eric Bledsoe is having one of those nights. He had 16 points and 3 assists. Let's hear from you, Shaq, on the Suns.
You know what, Ernie? I got to stand up on this one. I salute to their bench. Man, once the starters came out, man, the others just came to life. You got to love seeing that kind of contribution come from the others. Man, they look beautiful tonight.
And Kenny, your take on Philadelphia.
It looked like they were shooting threes blindfolded. Sometimes you could get cold, but that was atrocious. It was scary. But they also looked scattered out there, and I think that disorganization was the main issue for them missing those shots. They need to establish themselves better into a better rhythm in the second half and avoid relying so heavily on the three-point shot.
That'll do it for now. The second half of action coming right up.
We welcome you back to Philadelphia, a town full of history. That's City Hall right there with the statue of William Penn perched atop it. And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. You know, Eric Bledsoe has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, you know, you don't think of him as a big-time playmaker, but over the first 2 quarters, that's exactly what he was.
Moving the basketball and making the extra pass, making the defense work harder to stop them. Nice offense there.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. The 76ers trail by 11. Redick and Simmons are the 2 and the 3. Dario Saric is out there with Okafor. And it's Fultz at the 1 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
Easy to see why J.J. Redick is a guy that everybody talks about as being one of the premier shooters in the NBA.
Bledsoe outside. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Bledsoe's got 18 points in the game. Picked by Okafor. Simmons dishes to Redick. Feeds it to Fultz. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Brett, everyone knows J.J. Redick for his ability to shoot, but he does much more than that for a team.
There's a lot of things that J.J. Redick does suddenly on the defensive end as being a good positional defender, understanding where it is that 2 guards like to get their offense going, where J.J. can be complimentary on that end too. So it's not just the shooting. He plays a good bit of defense as well.
Here's Simmons after Eric Bledsoe's score. And it's Okafor missing.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
We hear a lot about rim protection. This is a good example of how valuable it can be.
Here's Daniels. 5 points in the game. Bledsoe kicks to Jackson. They get the rebound.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
It's Redick on the wing. And Jackson with the block.
And Jackson is an impressive defender, using his huge wingspan to turn away shots.
Daniels kicks to Jackson. Again, the miss by Jackson. The 76ers trail by 11. Fultz the pass to Simmons. Outside, Redick. Okafor with the screen on Bledsoe. Outside for Simmons. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Offensive rebound. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
I really like the awareness, noticing that he's got the mismatch, and then he just used his size as his advantage on the layup.
Williams against Saric. Outside Williams. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. You see it so often. A player will languish in one system, then flourish in another. Brent, during your 14-year career, which coach's system fit you the best?
Well, I think my years in Seattle, we opened up the offense a little bit, had the opportunity to play more of a point off guard. But I also enjoyed the structure of what Greg Popovich's system in San Antonio offered up as well. It's always interesting, Kevin, with players who are languishing on benches for other ball clubs, how general managers start to assess whether that guy can be part of something great if they were to bring him in. I had the opportunity to play for a lot of great coaches and thought that I mixed up my game enough to make it a long career.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. And Bledsoe really making a difference here.
Yeah, I know the defense has 5 guys, but collectively they're no match for this guy. He is roasting them.
Stats for Simmons, averaging 17 points per game, 7 rebounds and 4 assists, and he's a threat to go off in any game from anywhere.
I love it when guys tap back into that gift. All these guys at some point were that kind of player in their career. Fun to see it show up here.
Now here's Reddick. He's got 9. Screen by Sharge, and Simmons kicks to Reddick. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got assist number 5 here tonight.
Well, they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Here is Bledsoe. 20 points for him. On the wing, Williams. Covered by Sharge. Back to Bledsoe. Outside Williams. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Is jumped in for the 76ers. Bayless comes in for Fultz. And Phoenix also making a switch. Alex Lenz checked in for Tyson Chandler. The 76ers trail by 8. Picked by Okafor. And Bayless kicks to Okafor. Looking to get it going. And it's good on the way up. Okafor's got 7 points in the game.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Bledsoe kicks to Williams. Over Sharge. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Now some of the numbers NBA wingmen have been putting up from the field this season are truly impressive. Have a look at the top shooters among them. 5th is Josh Jackson.
And that is such an efficient group offensively. That really is the best way to describe it. I mean, they never force anything and always wait for the right shot.
And when they get to those sweet spots, you can just count it. Each one of them is capable of having that kind of night where it looks like the bucket is about 5 feet wide for them.
First one falls for. Nice checked in for Phoenix. is good for Williams.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And Simmons kicks to Okafor. Len grabs the board. Len's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Now here's Bayless. 35, Bledsoe. Passes it to Saric. Kicks it to Bayless. Picked by Okafor. A floater. It's hauled in by the Suns. Len's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. The baseline jam. The shot by Knight, no good. The 76ers trail by 10. Here's Bayless. He has 5. Screen by Saric. Here's Simmons. And it's good off the back rim and in. Okafor's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And how about the presence of mind from Simmons going up right away with the shot?
Glenn, a screen. Back to Bledsoe. Lets the 3 fly. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Here's Stauskas. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And Simmons kicks to Saric. Floats one, and so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender all over.
2 shots, gentlemen.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And his free throws are falling at a rate of only about 72% on the season. Not terrible, but listen, you obviously would expect him to do better.
He misses the free throw. Some changes for Philadelphia. Johnson comes in for Okafor. And Robert Covington subbed in for Simmons. And then for Phoenix, Bender, he's checked in for Alan Williams. Dudley comes in for Jackson. And Tyler Ewis subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. And the second free throw, good. Suns leading by 7. And here is Ulis. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Again, the miss by Knight. Philadelphia's gotten a 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Here's Stauskas. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Pass to Saric. Over Len. And the shot is long.
And defensively, moving his feet there, staying right on top of the shooter.
Some defenses are okay with giving up the mid-range shot. In this case, they contested it.
Here's Stauskas. Dishes to Johnson. And there's the pass to Bayless. And here's Stauskas from the arc. Sinks the triple.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Knight dishes to Len. Over to the wing. Under with a wide open look. Phoenix, no good that time either.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Now here's Covington. He's got 7. Ulis with it. Now guarded by Ulis. 11 feet away. Pulled the shot a little less, but the bounce goes his way. Now just a 2-point Phoenix lead. He feeds it to Knight. Len sets a screen for Knight. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. And Bayless kicks to Stauskas. To the middle. Here's Saric. Foul on the play. Match the count. So it'll be a 3-point play chance.
Well, that's some good O there. Always like to see them getting those interior looks.
This is his third free throw attempt of the game. Some changes for Philadelphia. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Johnson. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Nick Stauskas. And a change for the Suns. Chris, he's checked in for Bender. Phoenix has gotten off to a fairly slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Knight passes to Len. Back to Knight. Shoots over Bayless. Again, the miss by Knight. Here's Philadelphia. They're on an 18-6 run. And Bayless kicks to McConnell. Bayless dishes to Sharks. Kicks to Covington. Sharge with the screen for Covington. Out to Sharge. Beyond the arc. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
He's been on his A game, seeking good shots. He's a huge reason why tonight they're winning.
Timeout called the Suns.
Yeah, it's a good time to talk things over. Try to stop what's been a brutal run.
Yeah, he's got to use every device at his disposal at this point, and I think he wants to give other guys a breather right now.
The various locations of the shots taken so far for Okafor.
And the way they have been shooting from deep, boy, that's been impressive. Talk about making the most of your opportunities. This game would look very different if they weren't dialed in from deep. As it stands, however, they are in control, and the defense has to adjust to how they defend beyond the arc.
Knight passes to Ewis. Over McConnell. Ewis can't get it to go. Philadelphia leading by 4.
And T.J. McConnell, undrafted out of Arizona, but he caught on with the Sixers, and I tell you what, made an immediate impact. Standing at about 6'2" and just over 200 pounds. He brings that physicality at the defensive end of the floor.
Now, here's Ewis. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Lenke kicks to Ewis. There's a screen by Chris. They need this. And there's the nice layup by Ewis. Ewis has got his first points of the game. Greg, you were a defensive-minded guard. Do you see any similarities to what McConnell brings to the table?
You know, I love his toughness. He's got quick feet, a strong lower base, and, you know, he gets into you, and he racks up his fair share of steals because of it.
Here's Covington after the basket by Tyler Ewis. Frames it from beyond the arc. George has got the lead up to 5 now for the 76ers.
Just don't touch him right now, okay? You're going to burn yourself. The guy is on fire.
Chris kicks tonight. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Len. Hits the jump hook. Len's got his second bucket of the night. The 76ers leading by 3. The dish to Bayless. Charge inside. Guarded by Len. Holmes, that's a screen. Bayless with it. 7 points in the game. Just 4 to shoot. Launches a 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
tonight. Covington with the steal. 1:25 left in the third quarter of the game. Holmes has a screen. Here's Bayless with the three. That shot is off. And Phoenix the other way now. Next game for them, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. That team is a little road weary right now. That is the 6th consecutive game away from home. Now, here's Knight. He's got 15. Dudley with his screen for Knight. Off the screen. And it's rebounded by Covington.
Look, if they want any shot at winning this game, he has to be better.
And Bayless kicks to Covington. Screen by Sharch. That's a floater go, and the layup good by Covington. And it's an 8-point Philadelphia lead.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
And the call will be against Alex Len. That is his first foul of the game.
Is it possible his sweet touch is getting sweeter, guys?
J.J. Redick's checked in for Jared Bayless. Phoenix also making some changes. Tyson Chandler is checked in for Len, and it's Troy Daniels in for Knight. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. And there's the feed to Covington. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Covington's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, nice screen. Really a poor defensive reaction, and the obvious result.
Yeah, when you fail to get over the top, more than likely that jumper is going to go down.
Charge passes to McConnell. They set the pick. Holmes, that's a screen. And the wide open shot. Got it! Oh, he got it! What a shot!
Wow, what a miracle he to finish off the quarter. How'd he get that one to go?
He's excited.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Well, they trailed by a bunch, but once they got going, the comeback was on. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up. 2K Sports, happy to have you with us. Suns trail by 10. Setting the floor for the Suns. Chandler out there with Allen Williams. And there's Chris. Then it's Ulis. And it's Daniels in at the 2. Now, here's Ulis. Pass to Chris. Nails the wide open jump shot. Chris has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Suns. Now, Fultz. There's a good screen. Okafor dishes to Redick. There's the triple. The offensive rebound. Okafor kicks to Fultz. And here is Okafor. Covington passes to Okafor. Takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the layup. Okafor's got the lead up to 10 now for the 76ers. Daniels dishes to Chandler. It's deflected. It's stolen by Fultz. Drops in the breakaway layup. And the 76ers lead by 12.
And Fultz loves pushing the pace. He's downright terrifying in the open floor. Loves jumping all over the defense.
And that replay presented by Under Armour showing us the fantastic steal that led to that fast break finish. Another unleashed chaos moment. Now here's Williams. Top of the key, Chris. Here's a screen by Chris. Here's Ulis. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
The defensive reaction time, it was just immediate on that one.
Sometimes the most important part of that is the angle that the defender chooses. That time, he chose wisely.
Here's Ulis. Markelle Fultz making his last shot. Williams in the post. Holmes on him. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for the 76ers. Jackson, he's checked in for Phoenix. Eric Bledsoe comes in for Ulyss. And the second free throw, good.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Fultz kicks to Holmes. Feeds it to Reddick. From past the arc. And no good that time. Now the Suns take it the other way. Here's Daniels. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. The shot from the low post is good. Philadelphia leading by 11. Simmons on the wing. Okafor, the pass to Simmons. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And sometimes you have no chance at stopping Simmons from the interior. Just a very skilled player who gets these calls routinely.
Ben Simmons at the line for 2. Good from Simmons.
And the Australian Simmons, a star in the making, folks. Thanks really in part to that tremendous skill set to go along with that gigantic frame.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Timeout called, the Suns.
Well, they've been turning that ball over way too much, and they really need to address this if they want to win this game. Huddle up, boys.
Up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Earl Watson talking to his team during the break. No surprise, he was not happy with the turnovers. He told them, we are giving this one away, guys. We've got to be more careful with the ball, play within the offense, and get good open shots. Kevin?
That screen made it impossible for the defense to put up any kind of fight.
Now, here's Fultz. Picked by Okafor. Okafor with the screen on Jackson. Jackson against Reddick. Shot clock at 5. Jumper off the screen. Rebound by Williams.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
In. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got 4 assists in the game. Fultz kicks to Simmons. There's a screen. Picked by Okafor. Over in the corner, Fultz. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last three, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Jackson in the corner. Williams a screen. Back to Daniels. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Reddick with it. Over in the corner. Fultz. Back to Reddick. He dishes it to Simmons. Over Jackson. And it's Daniels with the rebound.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Outside Jackson. On the wing, Daniels. Covered by Reddick. On the wing, Daniels. That three off the mark. Philadelphia leading by 8. Now Simmons over Jackson.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Here's Chandler, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Chandler skilled on the inside. Not many defenders are going to match up with his size down there.
And here is Simmons. He kicks it to Fultz. Picked by Okafor. Here's Fultz. Holmes passes to Reddick. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Suns trail by 8. Bledsoe kicks to Williams. Chance shot. He lays it in. Great game for him. Double-double now. 11 points and 10 rebounds. Fultz kicks to Reddick. Pass to Simmons. Okafor trying to get open. And that one's good. Simmons got 4 this quarter.
And really not much else you can do against Simmons. That close to the cup. This guy just too clever.
Daniels dishes to Williams. The three, Bledsoe, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Bledsoe's got 25 points in the game.
I mean, letting that guy shoot freely from out there, he's going to destroy you from the perimeter if you do that.
They set the screen. Snatched away. Here's Daniels, and right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Right now he is locked in. He's getting great shots, and he's burning the D in a variety of ways.
Now here's Reddick. Kicks to Simmons. Over Jackson. It's a big high pass and goes in. That's 10 points for Ben Simmons.
And Simmons has a great shot selection. Just taking what the D gave him.
Bledsoe outside. And Okafor with the block. The pass to Simmons. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Suns trail by 5. Here's Bledsoe. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Fultz has got his 3rd rebound tonight. Dishes it to Simmons. Over Jackson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jahlil Okafor. That's his 4th foul of the contest. And Philadelphia making a change here. Arch is checked in. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Bledsoe outside. Jackson in the corner. Bledsoe kicks to Williams. He feeds it to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Simmons. Here's Fultz. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Fultz has got 9 points here in the second half.
And the potential Fultz has on the defensive end is scary. A long, quick-making player who knows how to rip away those steals.
Now here's Bledsoe. 6 on the shot clock. Chandler is screen. Outside for Jackson. Daniels with it. Chandler outside. Bledsoe outside. Second shot opportunity. And count it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3.
There, Bledsoe steps up in the big moment.
Shot.
And this is one of the things they need to keep doing in the second half to get this win. Keep knocking down those free throws. They've been sensational here at the line.
Now here's Fultz. Here's Simmons. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Suns trail by 4. Bledsoe kicks to Williams. Back to Bledsoe. Suns moving the ball around. 5 to shoot. The 19-foot shot. Nice again. And Chandler with a nice bucket inside. Now just a 2-point 76ers lead. Fultz kicks to Reddick. Sharks with the screen for Reddick. Goes up with the strike. Hits him in on the way in, and the bucket's good. And the 76ers lead by 4. Outside. Over Fultz. Here's Chandler. 2 points. That one goes. Chandler's got 6 here in this quarter.
And Chandler's experience shining through right now for his ball club.
Fultz the pass to Reddick. And there's the defensive 3-second call. Philadelphia now. Fultz dishes to Reddick. Picked by Okafor. And Reddick kicks to Simmons. 6 on the shot clock. Over Jackson. No good from Simmons.
Sometimes you just have an off night, guys, and that's what we've seen so far.
Shot is good. The 76ers lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Chandler.
Tyson Chandler, maybe not the first option, but maybe should be. How about that one?
The pass to Reddick. The dish to Simmons. Over Jackson. Bledsoe outside. Pass to Jackson. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Here's Philadelphia. Here's Simmons. No one here forces him. Lets it go. Nails the tray.
Well, that is
seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Present our Jordan Player of the Game, Dario Saric.
And he's been dialed in from the field, Kevin. Good on over 60% of his attempts. They've been working the ball around well, and he's benefited with a lot of open looks. And boy, has he made the most of it.
32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Daniels kicks to Bledsoe. Nails it! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Bledsoe and big shots going together.
And so they foul intentionally. Here's Philadelphia, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble again. Makes him deadly. Excellent at shooting the ball and a super aggressive defender.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. Phoenix calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
You know, you'd love to be able to clear space and get that triple, but you can also do the 2 with a quick foul.
Really depends on what's available, so we'll see how the defense lines up here.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul. He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
Daniels kicks to Bledsoe. Hins the 3.
Shooting off the pass, that means Bledsoe set himself early and was ready to let it fly.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul. Two shots. Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
So important to just stay poised, go through your routine. He did a good job there of just keeping his composure and putting those 2 away.
In. Nails it. And that shot brings them to within just 1. And Philadelphia calls time here. They're up by 1. Just 2 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. The 76ers taking the win in a close game. That was a fun night of basketball. Fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalil, here at home with a competitive matchup. What got you guys over the top tonight?
Just staying together as a team, playing as hard as we could. The fans were great, and we wanted to play good for them.
And you surely did, Jalil. Thanks a lot for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Allman, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. See you later.